comes eerie with no one about.
The market I go.
Each day is harder to bear than the last.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. However, I'm afraid this paper alone does not constitute sufficient proof. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill. A clever plan. The Queen, furthermore, will serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid at...
So, the false sovereign operates at...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen you. I bear word from Regent Ken Sven, Your Majesty. He espied the delivery of a suspicious package to a man named Allard. A minister who happens to be one of the Queen Regent's staunch from the pains he took to remain on scene. 'Tis plain that Allard wished this delivery kept away from prying eyes. That alone is reason to suspect a connection to Deeza's schemes. We must get to the bottom of it. The Regent Kin intends to call Allard to his chambers come nightfall. He bids you to use this opportunity to search the minister's chambers and see if there's aught to be learned. What say you, Your Majesty? Are you willing to undertake this task? Very well. I shall not press. But know that your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Do not forget that we work to serve.
Well, look, what something strange.
What delights might there be to find in Townfield?
Ooh, stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper. Polished it this morning.
I've no intention of swapping gossip. Naught untoward shall occur on my watch. Such quietude as I've left.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Here already, we cannot accompany you there, Master. But fear not, you'll find us here when you return.
How is your
My legs are as lead.
No trade more training than this.
My sword arm could use some work.
Perchance you've heard. The coronation is soon to be held, it seems. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon, is recovered at last. No tidings could be more joyous. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair Vermund shall once...
We're the best there is.
I suppose I could indulge you. This job, this.
Still waiting on that report. It's quiet about. Our soldiers.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done. I only hope you'll return sooner rather than later.
Dull days for us are a sign
Be vigilant. Townspeople depend on me.
I think that will do for pleasantries, don't you?
The same dismal affair, if you ask me.
Best to remain sober. Much to be...
Now,
We who are gathered here
I quite understand why the Sovereign enjoys masquerades.
I suppose I avail my.
Whatever am I to do? Everyone who dances with me
Everyone who...
I'll go on an adventure of my own.
Sometimes
lonely
I wonder
place,
if I'd be better
but
off
not
at
without
home.
its charms. Everyone who dances with me complains of